I'm back on the second episode and a lot of the crap coming. Once again, a lot of this has been like a lot of reflection because I want to build up more off this. I don't want to keep giving people more of the same. I want to give them something different because that was the whole point of this podcast and the whole point of our group really was that like we're entertaining, but it's not because we're just jumping on every single bandwagon of oh this new game released. So same. Like literally, I bought a PS3 and I'm having more fun with that than I am more modern games that have come out. So this dude got the 5G tower. Hmm. I mean, yeah, that is the perks of newer stuff. Because I had the same thing because I had the oldest Xbox Ones there was for the longest time, and then I upgraded to like a One X, and then they finally released the current one, and I got that when I was in freaking Roswell. So it's practically the same. We're trying to talk about what Roswell. I can talk about whatever I want from there. Nobody could find me. I say that now, but no, actually, nah, I'm right. There's too many people that are homeless or addicted to drugs to actually get up and do anything. So I say that with confidence. What? You don't really notice, and yeah, I was gonna say you don't really notice until like there's something that somehow involves you. Like not saying like you necessarily do it until you know somebody, or you just happen to have like an encounter with somebody, and you're like, oh, this is actually bad. So, because one time I had to walk to FedEx, and that's I think a 5 hour walk when I was in Roswell. Because my stepmom kind of screwed me out of rides because the 4th of July, that night of the 4th of July, I had washed dishes. I had loaded them all. I had left two plates in the sink. Yeah, I hand washed them and just set them in there for when there was more. And she went and told my father, and he was like, "We're not giving you rights to work anymore." I was like, "What?" And you're like, "You know that agreement said if you left the dishes and blah 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 blah, you're not gonna get rights to work." I was like, "Yeah." Jesse's found two of them in there. I'm like, "You bit." So I was like, "You're really gonna try and cost me my job over two plates that are clean?" But that, mm-hmm, I was just about to say, it's how they operate. My dad was actually cool the entire time I was there. My family, on the other hand, the other portion, not so much. I still have all sorts of stories I could tell. I can't speak today because I have a lot I want to get done in this episode, but I should probably slow my damn roll. Yeah. Okay. And I think my last order of business is that I want to try for this, like aside from the podcast, I want to figure out all these audio issues, but I want to make it to where we at least get a certain quota of episodes done within a month, so that way we hold ourselves to that, and people know when to expect a new episode, and then we can bring on whoever is a guest. You and Sid, you all can be like, "Oh, we got this person we can bring on," or I can be like, "I got a lot of people I can still bring on, but I just got to find out what time works best for them." So Serious. Right. Fair enough. I have also become to do that myself nowadays because I'm not gonna try and convince somebody they've been fooled or whether they just don't have the motivation. So, because oh, that is for sure. Dude, I got crazy stories from high school I still haven't told because I'm honestly too scared to tell. Some of them, anyways. Because I'm not trying to go to jail. And that, and that's where the uncensored stuff comes in. Oh no, I didn't do anything like illegal or nothing. It's just the crap people did that almost got me dragged into was or tried to do. So nothing that well, yeah, sure. Why not? I can't. I'm done defending myself on this freaking podcast, man. Allegedly, there we go. I'll stay. I'll stay out of jail, and plus, if I ever have to go back to the courtroom, I'm confident I got enough people backing me that I'll be fine. So I got receipts, plenty of them. Hmm. I'm about to lose it. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, there's some small things I would find that we could probably do with the community because I know I've been playing like not really community games, but still like old party games with other people. But if we all have Steam, we could probably all play Battle Block Theater, which that is perfect for us because there's absolute chaos with tons of people. So fair. Yeah, I get it. I honestly had to download Steam like I want to say 5 different times just last month because it was screwing with other stuff of mine. And I think ever since I got my editing software, it doesn't let me play online with certain Steam games, which is weird. Bro's tossing around potatoes right now. I know I was gonna say anything, but we now have a new clip for the channel. Let's go. That's if the audio can be picked up. Yeah, I was gonna say nothing, but then you said it, and I was like, well, now it's a clip. wish I will say I wish Sid could be here, but he's probably out smoking or doing something crazy. Oh, serious? Hmm. Oh, we'll make him be back around. Yeah, he really is like just trying to like communicate stuff certain times. Like it even throws me off because he'll be like, "I'm doing this," and I'll be down. He's like, "Wait, not today," and I'm like, "Oh, my bad." Hmm. Okay, so there is. I was rewatching the episodes, and I don't think I ever told this story because you know how I did like film studies like in like college partial credits when I was in high school, right? So I had remembered because I had found the footage on my old editing software, and I deleted it because screw those people. But we had a thing where we had to go find someone else within the school that's like part of like acting or whatever, like in the acting department or working on a project where they need to record something, and we would have to be the script writers and the camera people for them and the editors. So, oh yeah, it was. And so I got assigned to this group of four girls, and you can imagine how that goes. Hmm. Yeah. So I'm not saying anything because, like you said, they were very ambitious. I will say they were pleasant to work with up until the end. So I ended up helping them. Right, got all the shots. I was still editing it, and they had 2 days before the deadline. I was gonna finish on the final day, and I told them to wait. So the second I was uploading it on the day they needed it, you know what they did, and I didn't realize they had made a. No, we had it all, but they had submitted their own before they submitted mine. So what happened was they copied all the footage without me knowing onto a thumb drive, and then it looked terrible. Because, like I said, they had ambition; they wanted to make a horror, but it was awful because none of them knew how to edit it for their own damn lives or how to get certain shots. Because apparently they did other shots with their own equipment that was garbage that I had no prior knowledge of either. So when they submitted it, yes. And I was like, you guys could have told me if there's other stuff you wanted to do, this is your thing. I am here to help you. You don't take my crap. And I was like, okay, I'm never helping people ever again. I'm doing my own one offs for this course, and then I'm calling it a day. Because if this is how people want to move, screw you, all of you. Because you want your stuff done, you all got to have the patience to work with me. So, yeah. And that's what drove me up a wall too, is that I literally said, not even day one, I had sent an email before I had started working with them saying, if y'all have anything you want to do, never hesitate to tell me beforehand. Eh, So I don't know why they thought they were being slick and being like, yeah, we're just gonna copy over the footage, blah blah blah, so we can look over it. And me and my idiot, yeah, let alone just submitting it without full editing, because none of the audio sounded correct when I ended up looking over it, because they had submitted it. Because my teacher was like, "Yo, why does it look like this?" I was like, "That's theirs. Look at the email." And he's like, "Oh, snap." He's like, "I'm sorry." I was like, "Yeah, wasted a whole 3 weeks of my life for these people to screw themselves over." Exactly. And I was like, "It's like, don't take my equipment away. Take their computer away." And they blew it big time. Yeah, no, I was like, don't ever associate me with them or their posse of people because I'm not. My name's not being dragged through the mud because they chose to screw up. Bro was going to town on those potatoes. managed managed to have a whole conversation while he was working away. Yeah, I know you probably can't. Sorry, again, this is live because I'm trying something new. I know you can't really hear Kojak, but that's the thing. I'm gonna have to do a lot, and I mean a lot of editing for this. But it's fine. I can just subtitle it. You gang. Well, it's because you're cutting out every now and again. But then, like I said, you sound very very distant. So unless I can figure out the audio issues in this time of us talking, that's I think that's the only thing. Man, I'm just gonna keep talking. But yeah, that I realized I never talked about that because it's something I wanted to bring up on when Ace was on the podcast, but I never got to it. So okay. If anyone's in chat and listening, how does he sound? Okay, run through your spiel again. Do what you did earlier and just talk. Okay, that's fair. But so to run everyone through, he's basically talking about his work life, and yeah, no, as an adult, he has a lot that he's used to, and it does suck, but he has been doing this for many years, so there's a lot that ties in. But if people can actually decipher that, I'm still working on the audio, so apologies. Because, yeah, no, you still sound distant, but at least you're not cutting out anymore. So I don't either, man. This is driving me up a wall. I really hope I don't. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, that is true. Uh, what the I can hear you just fine. You sound perfect. But for some reason, the audience and the audio, yeah, no. Big no no. Enable dual output to stream to horizontal vertical platforms. The is even that? Okay, video and audio. Audio output capture, capture desktop audio. Audio input, capture microphone. I had the microphone. So I want to capture the sound to my headphones. So I want my barracudas. I want those to be heard. Stereo or hands-free AG. Okay, let me try this. All right, say something. I switched it. Hopefully that saved it. I trust it, but okay. So I have it to my Bluetooth stereo. I don't think I want that. No. Yes, I'm wearing nice Razer ones.
Yeah, then yeah, you wanted to do that. That's insane. I don't think I would do that. I don't think I've ever done that. Use wireless headphones on the computer. Fuck no. The delay would drive me crazy.
Oh my god, I did it. You're a
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
goddamn genius.
I'm talking. Yeah, big CG. What's up?
Oh, you sound crisp and clear. Holy, this
Yeah.
episode's been saved.
I told you. I do. I be fucking with it. I be doing this shit a lot.
The go, you're way too loud now. I don't care. He needs to speak. Let him
He
be
said he's
loud.
way too loud now. Yeah, listen to me. Yeah, what's up? You thought you was getting rid of me? You thought you was gonna have a whole episode without hearing my beautiful voice? Stop playing with him. All right, I'm gonna calm down now.
Damn, that means if they could barely hear you, that means how am I gonna get that clip?
Oh, that's perfect. Good, because we don't need to.
Damn it. It'll happen one day. Everyone. It happens with everyone. I got Winterval. He's kind of bad about it because he just kind of says whatever. So I already have tons of him. I already got the one of V Dracula up. Next is you and Sid. I guarantee I can find something from Sid.
Bro, the shit me and Sid say, you're gonna get us in trouble.
Oh, don't worry. I'll make sure you won't get in trouble.
Bro, I'm not worried about actually getting in trouble. I'm grown. They can't do shit to me. I'll pay my taxes. Damn, my bad. If that was loud. If this is loud, then that shit was loud.
Yeah, dude, I could hear that echoing from the corner of my room from my freaking backup, bro. Oh, okay. Well, we have it figured out for the podcast now, so it's a miracle. Hallelujah. This episode can still be saved, depending on how much
Yeah,
gets cut out. And we've only been live for technically 25 minutes, so
we're fine.
we're fine. We might just start the episode here.
So everybody who was here before, you got, a little preview, I guess. That is 60 potatoes, baked and ready to go. I have 5 more in the oven. I'm gonna start doing some meal prep. Boy, I ain't finna sit down. My wife left me. She didn't. Okay, let me not say it like that. Okay, because she
That's.
gets mad when I say it like that. But that's what it is, bro. She's not here. She's gone. She left me. I'm sitting. She went to, I believe, a spa with her sister or whatever. And I don't care. I'm not one of them people that say, "Oh my God, what are you doing? Who are you with?" Bro, I don't give a fuck. We grown. Like at this point, bro, we're still 30, dog. I don't even care. I don't even care. Back when I was a teen, this shit would drive me up a wall. I'd be texting and blowing up her phone, bro. I've texted this girl one time, and it's because she texts me.
Fair enough.
Married life, fam.
Yeah, yeah. I can't speak to that, but I have.
You don't want to.
Yeah, well.
You don't want to. You're far too young.
Eliza, get out of here. Okay, so again, filmed in front of a live audience. Eliza came back and she's in the chat. And when you said my life, my wife left me. I can't speak, bro. Stop making me laugh, Eliza. Friggin', she goes, "Are you clipping that one?" I was like, "Oh my
Are y'all trying to snitch?
god."
Y'all trying to snitch? No. No, y'all trying to get my ass whooped today. No, don't do that. Y'all don't know that lady. If y'all know I'm an asshole, what do you think my wife is like? No, no.
Yeah, if she can put up with you, that's reason to believe.
Relax, Dragon. I'll beat you the fuck up.
You should probably stop talking before he does it. Okay.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong because I'm absolutely a handful. But damn, you ain't had to put me on blast like that. There might be a new potential wife out there somewhere listening to the podcast. There's no new potential wife. I'm never getting married again. And I mean that with every ounce of my soul. Clip that.
Clip that.
Never again.
uh, man, I've missed doing this. Holy crap.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit now. I'll
Yeah.
call her right now and tell her ass I ain't never getting married again. But she know that. I told her. We've had that conversation, bro. Y'all think I'm normal? I'm not. I'm crazy as fuck.
So that's one thing I definitely am gonna do now that you reminded me, because talking about because how you worked at a sports bar, and I already know you're in Georgia, because
Yep.
we've said this a billion times on the podcast. You should know where we're all at by now. Maybe not me, because I move around everywhere, but
Boy, yes, you move more than fucking Batman.
yeah,
Your ass just be places.
someone be like, "I need you here." I'm like, "I'm already here."
Right.
But now that I'm making money at an age of which I thought I'd never be making at
Yeah.
all in my lifetime, when I start getting time off, I definitely am gonna start traveling more.
No good.
So I will. I don't know. Maybe there's a chance that we can all meet up and do like an in-person podcast, because that'd be sick.
Listen, my summer, I ain't got nothing better to do.
Sounds like an open invitation. But
Yeah.
I am sadly not going to get any PTO till, ironically enough, September, because that's when I first joined on at the job. So
Of fucking course.
yeah, no, they don't give you PTO since they're a privately owned company, and since I'm full time, they don't give you PTO until you've been with the company at least a year. So
Well, then we won't plan for like something else. Because when I tell you, bro, there's nothing I can do. Once college football kicks off, my life no longer belongs to me. It no longer belongs to me. And shit happens. People, alcohol, football. Good God,
I'll probably be
there's
busy
something
too.
wrong with them. Hmm?
I said I'll probably be busy too, because I remember when I first started, that was like the busy ones, because we make fridges, freezers, anything that can dispense
Oh, yep.
ice
All
goes
that
into a
shit
fire
starts
department.
breaking.
Yep. So, and yeah, no, I won't say this, but all right. So you said you work for a sports bar, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember what kind of fridges the company gives you from? Is there any logos or
The ones
anything
that
on
we
them?
have,
Yeah.
that shit been there longer than I've been alive, bro. I have no idea.
So if you ever see the words "true," just
Hmm.
with like the state of Missouri in the middle of like the U and the R, that's the
Bet.
company I work for. I build
I'll
just
send you a
about
picture if I ever see it. If I ever see it and you're connected to that fucking close to me, then we have a problem. Dragon, first and foremost. Pretty sure my shit's made in China. So we'll see.
If it's not in it, or you have like a nice fancy freezer to keep your freaking ingredients or whatever frozen, yeah, no, we do all of that, because, like I said, the job I work for has been around since World War II. So, and we're still
Yeah, my
using
fridge
machines from
sits
World War II.
at -4 degrees on the line, and the walk-in is at -22.
Okay, I can tell you this much: we don't build walk-ins, but we do standard freezers. So I wouldn't be shocked if one of ours is one of your standards. So
Yeah, it's probably the one on the line. I'm about to make some brown gravy in this bitch. I made mashed potatoes because I had potatoes. I made mashed potatoes from scratch, so we went ahead and do that. Now we're gonna make some brown gravy. You guys are getting a fucking cooking tutorial on Talkin Noise. Who knew? So you got to tune in. You never fucking know.
cooking with Kojak.
Cooking with cooking. Anyway, um,
All
take
right.
a half pound of butter. Take some flour, depending on your level of thickness. Right, well, with a half pound of butter, we're gonna take just under a cup of flour. We're gonna let that butter melt. You're gonna add your diced garlic. You can take garlic cloves, you wanna do that, but you wanna add your garlic early. Why? So that way the garlic flavor can be activated in your gravy, right? So you don't need much. Really need just like a tablespoon of that minced garlic, not diced, do minced. If you dice, it's gonna be too thick. Um, Minced garlic, let that shit melt down for a hot little minute. Let it get nice and hot. And yes, you can burn butter. Don't burn the fucking butter. Turn that heat down, right? Nice little medium temperature. Let that shit melt. If you use softened butter, it goes a lot faster. Um, you can use it salted or unsalted. It's up to you, right? Then you're gonna need flour, which we already discussed about that cup of flour, about the half cup depending on your thickness, and then you're gonna want beef base, which I don't know where the fuck it is right now. God damn it! I got chicken base. That's cool. I need the beef base. No, that's chicken base. Oh, there. Okay. The beef base, and then you need water, obviously, because yeah, you're gonna need water. Beef base is a nice thick paste that obviously tastes like beef. Think about your ramen noodles and that dry shit, right? This one's wet. Haha, this one's wet. You're gonna go ahead. You're gonna whip that shit up into a little pitcher. Make sure you get all that thick shit out of there because if you try and put this thick shit in there, you're going to fuck up the gravy. Okay? Don't fuck up the gravy. Never fuck up the gravy. And you can freeze this shit, put it where you want it, have it ready to go for you. So that way you can do your meal prep from the crib. Because doing this shit and going to a restaurant and paying $12 for a fucking hamburger is retarded, people. That's dumb. Unless you're paying for like a full pound burger or like a sirloin steak and shit like that made a certain kind of way. That's dumb. Okay. Don't add salt to the gravy until the very end. Because if you add salt too early, you're gonna make the shit too salty and you're fucked. Right? Don't do that. All right. As that butter melts, you gotta add the flour. Once it gets to a nice little spot, and you can smell that garlic aroma hitting your motherfucking house. Yeah, that's good. Now, what you're gonna need is what people use to strain, right? You don't usually strain pasta with it. You use it to strain liquids off. You wash your vegetables with it and shit like that. You're gonna have to make sure you put your flour through there and essentially sift your flour so that way it goes nice and thin over the top and you don't have chunks. Because chunks provide thickness, and it's not appealing, right? I'm not Gordon Ramsay, Kojak, bitch. Um, just keep adding that shit in there. Yep, yep. Get that shit nice and even across the board there. You're gonna take a whisk, and you're gonna whip it. You let it get to a nice roux. That's what's called a roux. Butter, flour in a pan, heat it up. Cooking the flour is called a roux, right? Now, your roux determines your thickness of your gravy. Because what's gonna happen is as you add more flour and you get it to that consistency you want it to keep whipping until you get all the chunks out. Make sure there's no dry spots whatsoever. Because if you allow a dry spot, once you add the beef base and that motherfucking water to it, what's gonna happen is you're gonna start burning. And that burning flavor is gonna end up in your gravy. You don't want that flavor in your gravy. Take a tablespoon of that beef base, whip it in, right? I sound like I'm at work right now. Now it goes a lot faster when you use hot water. You use cold water, it's gonna take a hot little minute. You gotta let it, get back to the normal temperature, which it shouldn't be a problem, but you gotta do it, right? Add that shit in there, whip it up, let it find that boil. Yeah. And that beef base is gonna have the majority of the salt that you're thinking you're gonna need, right? You probably shouldn't add too much more salt to it, unless you're just a salty motherfucker. Let it wick, let it get smooth, and then you have to let it simmer. You have to let it reduce. And you gotta let it reduce because there's too much water. And the reason you put too much water is so you can get to the right consistency. And then you have gravy. All done.
Well, that was cooking with Kojak, people, and we have somebody in here that's a little bit off the Jose Cuervo and Sprite. Yeah, shut up. Say hi.
Oh, what's going on, big head ass girl? Damn, Panda, you run already?
She's too busy laughing at what you said. You said, "Damn, you're grown already."
Uh,
Out
it's
here
quite a
just drinking
flex.
and shit.
Yeah, that's what she
I ain't
do.
mad at her.
I cannot hear this, man. You have a headset on.
Here, borrow the headset then. He's already heard enough
Mm,
of me
that's
right
just
now.
delicious. That shit's good. Excuse me.
So how have you been?
I can't complain. I'm not dead yet, so I'm
There you go.
fine.
There you go.
When I die, then I can complain about it. But I ain't nothing to bitch about right now. I'm still breathing.
There you go. Please keep
I
breathing.
make
Thank
money.
you.
I'm at a DEI hire. I'm fine.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna stop talking about that shit before we get in trouble.
Mm.
Because we will. We will. What you been doing? Working?
Yeah.
That's why you drinking. Because your ass been working. Fucking humans.
It's funny because at work, one of my supervisors, one of my supervisors always says, "Hey, no booze," and I was like, "I can booze all the fuck I want at home. Thank you."
You're such a rebel. Why you were being so rebellious?
Because why not?
Bars. That's a damn good answer right there.
Exactly. Why do
That's a
I gotta
damn
be?
good answer right there.
Yeah.
Boy, stop playing with them. I'm finna eat. Boy, I'm finna get fat in this motherfucker.
Hey, but if you get fat, it just means you're well fed. So
Well, I can cook, so hell yeah, I'm well fed.
there you go.
Boy, I might just make some more mashed potatoes now. That shit good as hell. I'm supposed to be doing prep and freezing it and shit, but you know that shit hit.
There you go.
If you ever get hungry, put gravy on a hamburger patty, add some mushrooms and onions to that bitch. Guaranteed, you're going to sleep.
All right, I'll take your word for it. I have mushrooms growing in my kitchen right now. I got one of the mushroom growing kits, so we'll
Well,
see.
not psychedelic mushrooms, fucking crazy person. What are you talking about?
I wish they were psychedelics.
Damn drug dealer over here.
Don't know about no psychedelic mushroom.
Nah, 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 nah. They're oyster mushrooms.
Ah, okay, okay. I can respect that.
Mm.
You're just growing them? You growing fucking fungus in the house?
Yeah, it's what's it called?
A fungus.
Yeah, very funny. But it's a kit that grows them. I got for what Christmas, I think. So I just kind of have that in the kitchen right now. So
That's pretty lit, actually. That's unique. That's not something you hear every day. Somebody got some fucking. They're growing fungus in the house, man. And I ain't mad at you because I'm finna start gardening and shit too because I have too much space not to.
there you go.
Putting a greenhouse outside. Yeah. And it's perfect. All right. Now I gotta find something to put this shit in. Oh yeah. She gonna hate me when she get home because she don't usually eat gravy, but I can cook. So her ass don't eat gravy. So you don't leave me home alone. I just start doing shit.
That's real.
I'm not too much adult. I'm a fucking whole ass grown ass child.
Isn't that what we all are at this point?
I don't know how the fuck it let me become the adult. I don't know what they were thinking. I shouldn't be the part of the adult crowd. I am childish. Like Gambino. Oh shit.
Mm. Dragon's demanding his headset back, so I'll give him back it in a sec. He's like, I'm gonna need my headset back, and I said, you can wait a minute.
What you drinking on?
Jose Cuervo, and I mixed it with Sprite. It's
Cuervo and Sprite, huh?
the margarita mixer one.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Why you adding Sprite to some shit? That ready to serve shit?
I think so. I don't. I didn't. I wasn't honestly looking at the bottle. I was like, shit. Okay.
Fuck around and got tequila in your system.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I bet. You feeling yourself. I can hear it. I can hear you feeling yourself right now. Mm. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna head the hit. Fuck words. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that tequila whooping your ass, boy.
I'm gonna head the headset back to Dragon. All right. It was nice catching
Bye.
up,
Nice talking to
guys.
you.
It was nice talking to you. Have a good rest of your night, okay?
Always.
All right.
I'll bring the mic a little closer. Hopefully, it'll make me a little bit louder. But damn, I heard that whole interaction.
Her drunk ass, boy.
Yeah.
Lightweight ass.
Man, if you want to go watch on your phone out in the kitchen, man. Don't gotta steal my stuff.
Nah, too late.
Yeah, she definitely drunk.
She's not even drunk. She's just tipsy. She's not drunk.
Oh well, something.
She was drunk. She would fall. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what I know. Her ass gonna fall.
And yeah, she is smaller. So,
Yep. That's why that shit whooping her ass.
yo, I don't need an echo in the recording. If you want to watch, just take my phone. I don't care. Go, go. Give it back when this is over.
He said, "No, no, no. You're gonna drive me crazy today."
Just tonight specifically, when I just figured everything out.
Bunch of battles. I mean, you won the war, so
I just don't need another battle with my slightly tipsy older sister. uh,
she'll be alright. She ain't gonna do shit. She'll be alright.
every time anyone's ever said that, she's either okay or not all right.
I mean, okay, she'll be okay. She'll
Okay,
be okay.
there we go.
She'll make it.
I hope. But
She will.
do
She
you
gonna
have
drive your
any?
ass crazy, but she gonna make it.
Do you have anything you wanted to bring up that you want to try doing for, like, if you have any ideas? Because I know I had time to, like, sit around and think about, like, what I want to do, but, like, anything that you want to do when it comes to, like, streaming or trying to get back into any of that stuff.
Yeah, I miss the community that we built during the pandemic, and it really sucks that I had to go back to work because we were really on to some shit. We really had some traction building. The Brawl Nights and Brawl Holla and everything like that was actually really tracking really well. And I just I think I fucked up by trying to be grown. I think I had some real traction going on. I had an opportunity to take advantage of it there, and I bitched out and took my ass back to work instead of trusting myself and allowing myself to fucking fail upon my own merits. If I failed, I failed, but I needed that security, and that security won over the desire to be completely independent. So over the next couple of weeks. Actually, I have a project coming up that I'm gonna start, that I'm producing and shooting for. I'm gonna do the editing and everything just to kill the budget. I only get $1,000 an episode, so fuck. Um, I got to do what I got to do. So that'll be my whole thing. I'm gonna go right back into it. I'm gonna start shooting some B-roll footage. I'm gonna have people with me when I'm on these different sets or whatever to make sure I can promote myself. Because what I've always done is promote other people's dreams. I think I've talked about this here before, where I've helped everybody else accomplish their shit, but I have yet to do my own, bro. Like I'm close, but I keep stopping short, and I gotta stop stopping short.
Yeah, so
Close. No cigar.
yeah, something I did miss is how good of a community we really did all build, like with Phantom and all these other people, and
But we were having fun. People were talking shit. There was battles going on. There's call outs. There's us to be being idiots on the commentary or whatever.
yeah,
The interaction. We're letting people battle with us instead of the typical thing where people are just watching the fucking YouTube video and finding it later. It was scheduled. It was on time. It was efficient. The technology was working. We were learning. We were growing, and just they were like, "Go back to work."
and all of us did that.
All of us.
Well, it's not even that. Like with what happened with me and Panda, because like you said, we are getting some great traction. I got huge traction. Like I managed to hit 100 and yeah, exactly 100 followers by the end of the pandemic. Like I'm not saying that it wasn't tough for other people or it wasn't a time that also sucked, but I miss being able to do that because I didn't realize how much people I helped or entertained or became friends with through that. So,
Yeah, yeah. You know,
and
you meet a lot of people and experience a lot of shit, and it's great.
and I feel like it was kind of screwed for our situation because me and Panda's mother, she threatened some stuff upon us if we didn't go out and get a job. Well, at least
Well, you were
she.
also really young, bro.
So,
Like, you got to think it's 2025 now. The pandemic was 2020.
yeah, that's 5 years
You know
ago.
what I'm saying? Like,
But even then, it was crazy because it's like I really didn't have to, but it was imposed upon me, or I wouldn't have been living in that house because they're like, "Well, you're 14, go find a job." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
yeah, you was going through shit, bro.
I was going through a lot. Freaking court order hadn't finished yet, so I was in and out of Roswell all the freaking time.
Randomly in fucking Mexico, New Mexico, whatever the fuck, bro. You was all over the goddamn place.
And you guys would be like, "Are you
One week you're like, oh, I'm
serious?"
in Missouri. Like, how the fuck you get to Missouri, bro? Like, when did this happen?
Yeah, and I feel like that's kind of what messed it up too. Like it's like you said, getting like us being an adult. I won't say it's like it's a bad thing, but like when I had to get moved around a lot, I made the mistake of being like, "Oh, no one's going to watch this stuff. I don't have a mic." Even though there's plenty of people that still show up to my streams, even when I don't have a mic or whatever. So I would have definitely had and kept my audience if I had, been better about it, even when I was constantly moving around,
Yeah.
whether I was in traveling mid state or something else. So,
You were always busy. You were always doing something. I had music coming out. I was able to produce random skits and shows and shit and went back to work. And boy, I mean, God, I wish I could smack this man.
yeah,
But really, like, you know how that song said, I feel like slapping somebody today? Bro, my boss make you want to slap him every fucking day because he act like I'm not supposed to know what the fuck I know. Bro, I've proven myself. Like, Dragon, I have not been trained a single solitary day on anything I do in that motherfucking building. I just
serious.
figured it out. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I have text messages from the owner himself telling me we
Don't
need to spend
worry.
more time with you down there and see how this shit goes. And, we want things a certain kind of way. Bro, never not once has he come down from on high to mingle with the commoners. He's steady telling me how I'm fucking up, quote unquote, but the numbers say otherwise. But I think he forgets that I'm a fucking mathematician. I'm good at math, bro. I went to school for chemistry, homie. I'm good at the numbers. So if I'm looking at these numbers and you're telling me labor's too high, but my kitchen brings in 176 a month, my cooks barely make over $3,000 a month. How the fuck are you telling me that the labor's too high?
Yeah,
Anyway, yeah, and then cutting back, I gotta cut people's schedule. I don't like being a boss. I really don't.
I definitely
I'd
don't like
much
being a
rather be
boss.
independent.
Yeah, because yeah, like I
I
said,
feel like a skinny ass dude, bro.
I was gonna
I
say
have to
like
constantly be like, "Oh yeah, you can't come to work today because you have 36 hours, but they're willing to work. Who gives a fuck how many hours they have? Pay them.
right.
Never understand it.
Yeah, that's how it was for me when they sent me back to night shift to hang out with this lady because I had never done any wiring for this company before in my life,
They
and
just throw you into some shit.
yep, and I was figuring it out myself. It was much like you said, figuring it out myself, and then she was getting pissed off that I didn't understand it, so I wasn't moving fast as I was like self teaching. So it was like I don't understand how you're gonna get mad at me for your own thing, and then she was starting to bring up like my time off because or when I got sent home early because I passed out.
Yeah,
So she was like, "Why are you missing on this day? Why did you leave this day? Who told you can do that?" I was like, "If you must know." So
bitch. I was trying not to die.
yeah, and I was in the hospital all day long the day after. So like, you want to play the information game? Let's see what happens when I have a whole nother building and this one on night shift. How do you feel when everyone over from day shift and night shifts can come over here being like, "Why are you messing with them?"
Bro, and it's gonna be a problem. Like, leave them alone.
Hmm.
I've learned that people really don't like that bullying shit, bro. They really don't like that bullying shit.
Oh yeah, because I wouldn't have. I don't think I would have even gotten these promotions because this company doesn't mess around when it comes to stuff. Like I kind of screwed up. I want to say my second or third month of being there because they had this kid that hasn't been fired because he says all sorts of horrible, horrendous crap
Yeah.
that cannot literally cannot be repeated anywhere or should ever be said. And
Oh, he's one of those.
yeah, and he kept throwing metal hooks at me. So what I used to do is I used to hang like the parts that we make and paint the parts
I'm
for our
sorry.
fridges
Did
and
you say
stuff.
he would throw metal hooks at you?
Yeah, the stuff that we used to hang the metal parts that are like 50
You should
pounds
have
or
hung him by a fucking hook. What are we talking about?
whatever. Oh, trust me, he kept throwing them at me, and it got to the point where he hit me in the face with one. I picked one up,
Fuck.
and I thunder chucked that as hard as I freaking could and hit him in the side of the face. He had a red mark the whole night, the whole 12 hours. And
Bitch.
but of course, right as I picked it up and threw it, my manager saw. So he came over and he's like, "Were you throwing these?" Like, I only threw one. All this on the floor, that's him. So when they came over here, they gave me a slap on the wrist and they told him he's on his last leg. So,
Yeah, because he probably has a history of being a jack off.
yep, and that's exactly what it was. They're like, "Yeah, no, he does that. I'm just glad you didn't actually, beat the living crap out of him or anything like that." I'm like, "Yeah."
Because you a tall motherfucker, bro.
Hmm. So,
You and Sid make me feel so small.
so yeah, because everyone was
I'm
surprised
not
too.
even fucking short.
I came back the next day and everyone was like, "You didn't get fired?" We're like, "We heard what happened." I was like, "Yeah, no, I got a slap on the wrist and I'm not doing that again." So they told him to keep his distance.
Yeah, because next time you might fucking karate chop this motherfucker. What's wrong with him, man? Why people can't just leave people alone? I do not understand this. I'm not paying your bills. I'm not doing your wife. I'm not causing you no static, bro. Leave me alone. Why?
I feel like a huge part of it is like I'm not trying to like just dump hate on anybody. I'm just trying to say there's a lot of people like this in the world, but this kid specifically, like his dad just always ignored him and stuff, and he doesn't have like any real friends. So he's always just doing everything for shock value and to see to push his limits. So he's like one of the worst people to be around because that's all he does. He cares more about trying to get a reaction out of somebody than he does getting the work done. So when the bosses come by and they're like, "Yo, why isn't this crate filled with the parts that have already been painted?" You're gonna be like, "I can only move so fast," and that's probably why I passed out is because the heat plus my lung issues plus this kid not doing jack all, and I'm moving literally everything by myself as fast as I humanly can. They're all like, "Oh damn, this guy's on the floor." So
Bro, ain't you like 19, 18?
yep, and I am 19, never smoked a day in my life, and yeah, no, what I have in my lungs is you can only get either from smoking or the only way it can either show up is if it's a form of cancer, but it's too small to tell. So,
Damn, that sucks, bro.
so yeah, they're like, so you've never smoked? They're like, yeah. They're like, do you mind if we do a test? I was like, yep, go ahead, I don't care.
Like, go ahead, bro. I'm telling y'all, ain't no nicotine in me.
And they're like, yeah, no, you're clean. So the only and the doctors have come back and said this to me itself, but yet my family's blown it out of the water, acting like I've been telling people I have cancer. I'm not saying I have cancer. This is what the doctor said. Is that
Like, I'm telling y'all, I'm just, you know, never mind. Let me shut up, bro. Because, yeah, nah, I can't wait for you to get the fuck on.
right? And so I legit told my friends, okay, but they went and asked, lo and behold, me and Panda's mother,
Why would they ask this question?
because they think they would know, but I don't tell them nothing because I like to keep what's between me and people I trust. So the doctors ended up saying we think it's a potential cancer because nothing else makes sense. There's no way this can be in your system unless you've been exposed to this or been smoking. I'm like, yeah, no, I've never done any of that. They're like, well, let's just hope for the best because if those get any bigger, it's not looking good.
Well, bitch, get rid of it. Don't tell, bro. What are you talking about?
Well, that's the problem is that it's so small in my lungs. Like one's in one of the lobes of my
Mm.
lungs, and then the other one's like right underneath. Like
So you just got little polyps on your lung.
no, crap. I don't know. I don't know what the hell my medical papers are, but whatever. Freaking
Well, we're not going. We're not going. Goddamn, do that. We're not going to do that. It's
yeah.
okay. We're not going to go through the medical
I
papers.
think it was called embolisms or something like that, and
Ah,
they're like, yeah, no, nodules and embolisms don't show up unless you smoke or be exposed to a certain amount of something. And I was like, I really haven't had any jobs where I've done that. So they're like, yeah, just drink a lot of water and make sure you're breathing properly because now I have like really bad chest pain and whatnot. But yeah, no, it's crazy because you'd think for once in my life, as I'm taking care of myself as an adult, my family would like, shut the hell up and actually understand my situation. But
No, that's what family does, man.
that's what I get for thinking though.
No, but see, it's not your fault. You can't. Don't self blame. This not on you, right? This not one of them situations where, oh man, you should have just done this. No, bro. There's literally nothing you could have done to prevent this, right?
Right.
So, for your family to be berating you as if you don't have medical documentation proving your claims, not just some fucking attention seeking ass kid, bro. Like, nah, fuck your family. I don't, and I mean that in the meanest way possible.
Uh, yeah, Panda
And
finally
I
said,
say that live. I don't give a fuck. They're not gonna do nothing to me.
right. Oh, definitely not, bro. They're not gonna go all the way up to Georgia and do nothing. Not let alone, dude.
Shit, I'll go to Missouri. We can see what's up.
We could dunk on them, bro. I kid you not. There's a reason why Panda is the height she is. So
Right, bro,
it's
I'm massive. Make no mistake, I'm massive. Like I'm not exactly the tallest motherfucker in the world, but bro, I'm a short man. Like I am massive, bro. Like let's not play the game. I will throw these people. My little brother is huge. I'm massive, bro. Like I will fight that man, and he will not fight me because I'm a short man, and I'm not really short, bro. Like I'm 5'11", 6 foot, but my brother is 6'2". All of them. I'm the runt. I'll beat you the fuck up. I don't care. I'm crazy.
and I'm the middle
I'm
child.
number 6 to 8, bro. I would really fight you. I really don't care.
Number 6 of 8. I'm number two of too many.
Yeah, yeah. Hell
But
yeah. Nah, we're
see,
not
like I'm
playing
at
that
that point
fucking game.
because my a lot of people say the same. They're like, well, how could you like want to disrespect your family? I'm like, when you've dealt with them as long as I have, put up with as much BS and hell they have put you through, and the abuse from other sides of the family, where I'm not going to be pointing out names, calling out names, but each having their own issues. It's like I don't care if you're family. You're just like another person to me if you're just going to treat me as a tool to be used. So,
Yeah, at that point, it's a major fuck you.
mm-hmm.
Major fuck you.
Because they're yeah, that's exactly what actually what my mother said is I was attention seeking. I was like, bro, I ain't seeking attention,
See,
preference, or concern. There's a
see,
difference.
like, damn, do we need to get flowers ready for this man? Like, what the fuck is going on? Maybe you can explain it better to us. Talk to me like I'm dumb.
For real. And that drove me up a wall because she had the nerve to say to me one night, I've never had to struggle for anything. I was like, do you not remember us being homeless, us being poor, living off an EBT card for the longest time, and then you want to come to me threatening kicking out the house if I don't get a job by the age of like me 13 going on 14?
Which is illegal.
Not necessarily unless you have a work permit, but since my age was weird, they just let me work at the age of 14. So,
Illegal. Give a fuck how you fucking frame it, dog. That shit's illegal. You know, it's not cool to have kids working like that. Brody, my kids are gonna be kids. I work so they don't have to. There's no way in fucking hell. Look, no, no. And maybe it's just the way I'm built, dog. There's no chance. I'm never taking a dollar from my kids. Never, bro. I don't want nothing. I don't, bro. If I can't figure out the gas money, I can't figure out the fucking gas money. We're not taking money from the kids, bro. The whole point, the whole fucking point is to advance your bloodline. Why the fuck would I hold my bloodline back by being an idiot and not being able to do better for myself? Do better. Do better. If you're able bodied, you can do better. I don't want to hear nothing about that shit. Because
well
I'm
said.
telling you, nah, I was on EBT for a year. Got the fuck off. Serving tables. I don't want to hear nothing.
I definitely can agree because there's a lot of eye-opening stuff that I had when I went back to Roswell. Because like, yeah, my dad have made done messed up stuff, but at least he's actually being a father now. So it's like I can't
Yeah, he
complain.
gonna grind. But anybody who's like, ooh, handout, I'm gonna make you go to work so I don't have to work more hours. Not a chance. Not a chance. I'm gonna just keep advancing. That's why I'm a fucking general manager at a goddamn bar I don't want to be a general manager at. I run this bitch. I love this bitch. I love my staff. But this is not for me. This is not fulfilling. It's not fulfilling. This shit don't make me happy, but I do what I gotta do. So my daughter don't come to me like, and I gotta tell her ass no because I can't afford it. If I'm telling you no, it's because I said no. If I'm telling you, there's no chance I'm gonna tell you no because we can't afford. No, that's what daddy worked for. That's why daddy don't be home. So I can send you to whatever event you want to play basketball. I can help you play basketball, buy books for your studies and shit like that. I can do that. We gonna handle that. You can get a bike. You can get a fucking trampoline and shit like that or whatever because that's what you want. I'm gonna do it, but your ass going to class. I fucked up. I didn't graduate college. I got bored and left. My kids ain't gonna make the same mistakes. And that's a true story, people. That's really how I left college. I got bored going to class because the teacher wasn't talking about shit. And I don't like the remedial ass class they had me in and the basic. Why the fuck am I, bro? I'm 20 or I'm 19 or whatever, however old I was when I was in school. Why the fuck am I taking English? I've been speaking this shit my whole life. My bro, I'm going into a science degree. I don't want to talk to nobody, bro. I'm trying to work in a lab. And I'll never understand it. And that maybe that's me being ignorant. But there's no chance. There's no chance I'm paying you $55,000 for the year just for you to teach me some shit I learned freshman year of goddamn high school
Yeah, I
when I
definitely
was
understand
fucking
that
up.
message. I mean, hey, worst comes to worst. I did pretty good in chemistry too. We can make Breaking Bad 2 out here.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I believe in the advent of AI. I will find a way to do something crazy. You know, I want to make iRobot 3. Like, stop playing with me, bro. Like, I'm never letting that go. I really want to do that.
Man.
Don't have very many dreams. That is one of my dreams. That's a dream right there. To be able to remake a movie that Will Smith did and do better, stop playing with me. Hell yeah. See, now I'm excited. Now I want to go fucking start writing movies. But I'm making pancakes.
I just realized something. Thanks for saying that, Kojak. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I wasn't saying nothing important.
Okay, so writing. Now that you mentioned it, I actually just helped a person that has been with me ever. Well, I've been friends with, and he's like family to me ever since I was three, because that's when I first met him when I moved to North Carolina when I grew up there. But
Shit.
he had a horror idea, and
Hmm.
he was about to give up on it, and I asked him if I could be his writer for it. So I just finished helping him write that story. It's not the best in the world, I say, but I try to make it as engaging and captivating as possible. We're gonna eventually upload it to a point where people, like anyone on the internet, can read it. But just finished that. I will say I am happy with how it turned out. I had one other person that I could trust very closely to look over it and see how it was, so he helped me with some pointers to fix that. So hopefully that does well, and if it does, I don't think people ever know what the name of it is unless you just happen to know it's me. So
And they gotta know your actual name.
no, it's no, it's not my actual name, but people are smart enough to figure out that my pen name is probably pretty similar to other crap I have. So
Ah, that makes sense. My shit, nope. If it's some shit by me, you'll know it's by me. I miss the Sandwich Wiki days. That's what the fuck I miss. I miss me some Sandwich Wiki, boy. That was like the prime years of my life when I remember like everything I was doing shit. I was having a good time in life. I had girls, I had money, I had opportunity. I'm playing football, I'm running track, I got a alley, and I'm going to the movies for the free because they know me. Bro, prime life. But now I'm old as shit and I'll never go back to that college town. But I didn't appreciate it back then. That's for damn sure. Back then it was just, oh, this is how life is supposed to be. I walk into the movie theater, they know to give me a big, large popcorn, two drinks, and some candy, and we're going to sit down in this bitch all day. I would go to film, and then I would go to the local movie theater or whatever, and I would sit in that bitch all day with my girl, and we would watch every movie in the movie theater.
Man, Simpler times,
I'm
but
trying to tell you now. I got to worry about if a pipe's gonna bust in this bitch because it's cold outside. It's snowing in fucking Georgia,
yeah. Oh my god, I forgot to even ask about that. How are you guys holding up with that?
bro.
Because
One, I'm a Colorado kid, so like I graduated high school in Colorado,
oh yeah, you're used to it.
but I'm from Florida. So like I thought when I came down here, I was getting rid of this fucking snow shit, right?
Mhm.
So this last year, look, Georgia not like the places don't even sell tires for you to be able to get through this type of shit. They don't have salt trucks out here, none of it. So when it snows down here, that's why the state shuts down. Because Brody, I got stuck and had to sleep at my fucking job. Type shit. Like this shit, Georgia is not meant to have an actual winter. It's not meant for an actual winter. No chance. Waking up with a snow on Christmas Day, if you do that, you're not gonna have any power in your house. Your internet's not gonna work. You guys are gonna be fucking bored. If you ain't got a fireplace, you're fucked. I've been living down here since 2011, and never once did I ever think I would need a fucking fireplace. And then winter hit this year, and boy, this is the humidity in Georgia promotes like you know how when you get them when you walk in and like in Missouri when you're walking and that wind chill hits you and
Oh
then it
yeah.
hits your lungs and it hurts like a
Oh
motherfucker,
yeah.
bro. That's all day and there's no wind, so it's just the environment and it hurts like that. Hell nah. There's moisture in the air and the moisture latches to your skin. That's freezing temperatures.
hmm
Doesn't feel good. Don't like it. I refuse. Take it back. Call God.
oh god.
Somebody tell him he dropped the winter in the wrong fucking place. How the fuck does Georgia have snow, but Chicago ain't got no snow? What's going on?
yeah. What the hell?
It was a weird time.
Yeah, we got 3 feet of the crap, and then one of my friends was coming back from college, but she got proposed to. So I literally walked through a snowstorm and 3 feet of snow just to congratulate her and chill with her. And then luckily, since they had to drive back, they're like, "Well, we got to go fill up on gas, so we'll just drive you back home." I was like, "You know, I could just walk right." They're like, "We're not letting you do that." I was like,
Yeah, are
"Sure."
you fucking like look?
You cut out, my boy.
No, I got a text from the job.
Oh, that's why. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna
No,
shut
you
up.
good. You good, man. I'm sorry, man. It's just like I tell you, I'm never off work. People at the job be like, "Do you ever take a break?" Yeah, do y'all when y'all stop fucking calling me?
Or when y'all actually do your job.
They do it. Well, a couple of them.
He's like, well, maybe a few.
A couple of them do what they're supposed to do. They report to me like they're supposed to report to me. And honestly, I never wanted this, bro. I don't like this kind of power. It's too much power. I have power over their livelihood. I don't like that shit. I don't
Yeah,
want nobody having power over me. Me sitting here looking at you, you're fucking up. But I know if I fire you, you're going to be in jail next week. That's a lot of pressure. And I shouldn't care. I should just be like, oh no, I'm your boss. It is what it is. But I've been here with these people. I grew with these people. You know, learning what I learned through these people. Not the owner helping me. Them coming to me like, oh no, you're supposed to have it like this. Cool. The owner want to fucking bro. My first real interaction with this man where I bucked at him because one, I don't like being yelled at. So you're not gonna yell at me. I bucked at him because he told me I made something wrong. Now look, I went to school for chemistry. I don't fuck around. I don't fuck around with other people's shit because shit happens and things go wrong and you catch a blame for it.
hmm
Bro, I made potato soup.
Uh-oh.
But now I'm somebody I memorized the entire recipe book.
Uh-huh.
Right now I have it all in my head. They call me, even though the recipe book's in the fucking building, they'll call me like, hey bro, how do I make this? Shit irritates my soul. Um, but I made potato soup. And in his recipe, he has bacon in the potato soup. Now, do you know what happens when you boil bacon?
Oh no.
It puts salt into everything,
hmm
right? This motherfucker came to me. He takes a spoonful, and now it called for 3 cups. of diced bacon. That's a
Oh,
shit ton of bacon.
yeah.
So I put that shit in there and I gave the recipe. That man came to me blazing through the kitchen. Don't ever put bacon in my fucking shit. Well, this shit is salty as fuck. Why the fuck is it so goddamn salty? Bro, I didn't say anything. I pulled the recipe and I put it in the window. When he came back, I said, your recipe calls for bacon in the recipe. Somebody changed my shit. This man went to his office, went through 4 years of recipes to make sure that I didn't change his fucking recipe.
Wow.
Brody, I've been here for a month. Why the fuck? Who the fuck do you think I am? Finna change your shit. It's not my shit.
Yeah.
I don't make potato soup like this. So he didn't like that shit too much. And yeah, yep, nope. And ever since then, he's just been a pain in my fucking ass. Well, why isn't this done? Why isn't this done? You need to make them do this. You need to make them do that. Brody, all this shit happened before I got here. Since I've been here, you ain't never mentioned none of this shit. Now I'm the boss, and you want me to make these motherfuckers do shit you ain't had the last 3 generations of people do?
Oh, hell no.
Right. Like I'm supposed to look at people who've been here for years. I'm talking 10 plus years and be like, now, listen to the motherfucker who's been here a year.
Yeah. I know how that is. Hell, that's how it is now for me.
Yeah, see, no, no. And it's cool. Like I respect the fact that I have the job and I'm appreciative to be able to have the opportunity and shit like that. But I know for a fact, had he taught them proper, 80% of the problems that exist now would not exist because I don't have them problems. I got that shit nipped in the bud, quick, fast, in a hurry, and we don't have them issues no more. Nobody's fucking trying to shoot nobody. Nobody's fucking fighting. Like, bro, we don't have them issues no more. Now, of course, you're gonna get a random bar fight because it's a fucking bar. Um, but people love that place. They come in there every day. They know who I am. I just give everybody the same level of respect. Whether you're man, woman, child, you get the same amount of respect. Now, it's gonna suck for you if you piss me off because then I'm like, hey, come here, let me holler at you for a second. They
Ooh.
hate that phrase. They hate that shit. They know what it means. If I walk in there and I point at you, I say, come here. You're good. You're safe. Let me holler at you for a second. Means you're fucked. You done fucked up, and I know about it. I know how many people, bro. I know everything. I know everything. They think I don't know, but I know because people can't help but tell somebody.
Yep.
You know what
Born
I'm
that
saying?
way.
I've seen videos. I know. I've watched it happen. I've been in the back corner. You people not seeing me. I'm sitting there like Batman. Y'all don't see me, and you kiss this bitch. I saw it.
Oh, I was just about to say that this dude's brother eye out here.
I'm telling you, I see every fucking thing, and it sucks. I don't mean to, but I just be in the right place at the right
Right
time.
time. Yep.
Because I'm always moving. I'm always doing something, and they always looking for me. So I'm gonna find you. Think you're safe. I'm gonna pop around that corner. You're gonna be like, "Damn, yeah, stupid. What are you doing? Move." Oh, so that's who you hitting on. Hey, bro, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I'm. It's not my business to tell. But if it interfere with the job, it becomes my business.
My business is to tell you to stop. So,
I'm not gonna tell you to stop. I'm gonna tell you to get y'all shit together because
that too.
me telling you to stop, they're not gonna stop.
Yeah.
If they're already fucking, what am I? Who am I? I'm supposed to be like, hey, you better not stick your dick back in that girl. Boy, I know how good sex is. I know how good sex is. We not finna fucking act like no, no. Hell
Oh,
no, especially when
damn.
you find you a good one. Nah, I'm not finna tell him not to do that. Because one, he's probably his first lay for the past 3 years. But she cute. I get it, I understand it, but don't fuck up, bro. Don't fuck up. I hired this dude and I specifically told him, I said, bro, look, we got cute girls in here, and I understand. I get it. But I need you to not fuck this girl in particular. What did he go and do?
He did just that.
And now they're at odds. And now there's all kind of rumors and shit going around because they're at odds. See how this shit works?
Yep.
And I saw it coming a mile away right when I hired him. He had the qualifications. He's good. He's decent. He's fine. But so is she.
y'all screwed it up for everyone.
No, they fucked it up for themselves because her ass got in a fight over him.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yep, telling you. I'm telling you, it's just really funny. Like just to watch the high school shit go down all the time. No, fuck that bitch. She knew he was mine. Blah blah blah. No one knew he was. I knew. She don't know nothing.
I mean, I knew, but I didn't say nothing. But anyway, nobody knows.
Right? Like why you didn't? Like why you didn't tell her that he was fucking with me? Why would I tell her that?
Right?
Because you know he mine. But I don't because every time you talk, you're talking to somebody new whispering in their ear. How am I supposed to know who really yours and who not if you out here hooking around? I can't tell him don't do that when I catch you doing the same shit. That's called bias. And I'm not biased. I don't care either way. I'm not fucking either one of y'all. This is y'all problem.
For
So
real.
you need to go holler at him because he's not gonna stop fucking that girl because I heard she sucks real good.
Oh
So
God.
good luck with that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not editing out any of the profanity or nothing out of this episode. This needs to stay in.
No, you put
But
the warning up there. They'll be all right. They know.
oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, no. I will say, back when you're talking about like when you first started and you're like, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna go up and be like, don't do that. Don't stick your. Yeah, no. I started laughing so bad that triggered my freaking issues. Like,
Oh my bad, man.
no, you're good, but I couldn't breathe. Literally. Oh, that had me
I mean, what are
weak.
you supposed to tell people? Starving? How am I starving? Came back upstairs to the game and this shit talking about I'm starving. Eat, stupid. It's in the
Oh,
inventory. Why wouldn't you eat, dumbass? Games, bro.
right. Whew, man.
Oh, I almost died. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll save that for
Power
later.
World boy.
Anyways, uh, yeah, freaking like you said, like me and you are the kind of person to figure out crap and also know, like you said, right place, right time. I'm very much like you in a sense where my first job I took it very seriously because if I actually gonna work somewhere and I enjoy it, I'm gonna stay there.
Right.
So the theater. I already have tons of stories. I still have tons I haven't shared yet because I'm still saving them for rainy days in case there's days like this where I kind of out of nowhere or to bounce off a topic. So we had this girl, right? I can say her business because she got fired and I don't work there anymore, but I'm cool with everybody and I am like I don't know. I'm like a celebrity to the people back there at that theater in a sense. Not really a celebrity, but just really good friends because I used to train everybody, even though I never got promoted once at that job.
Damn.
And I was there for no, I was there for practically 4 years. I don't care what they say, 3.5. I don't care. I was a
That's
month
four
away
years.
from. I was there. I was a month away from being 4 years. So
I mean, to me, technically, when we're talking about it, ah, when it's point five or above, we round up. So 4 years.
4 years. So yeah, 4 years at this damn company. But I just knew how everything ran because when we got new management, I know these people, they screwed up big. I already mentioned before that they blew 13, however many K of the company budget. Management never had to go down before. So when I knew crap hit the fan, I was always the first to know because I'm always the guy that knew how to do everything. So
You said they blew through 14 bands.
13-ish, 12 round up.
Either
Yeah,
way, that's fucked, bro. That's
and
insane.
there's a few of my friends that took on the job for a time just to get some easy cash before they traveled out of state.
Hmm.
And one of my friends had been working with me that morning, and he was like, "Yo, I don't know what to do with these receipts. They just said they need someone to sign off on them, but none of the managers are in, so we figured I could give it to you since you've been here the longest." I went over those receipts, man. Almost 13K of the company budget because because of our what's it? What is the position called? Operations manager. Freaking
Oh my god.
she she only got this job, mind you, because of her husband running another location out in another town that's at least 30 minutes away from here.
Oh, he wanted her out the house.
Basically, because that's how she acted. Because she acted like a total biatch. So,
And she was.
yep, and that's how she was. Because I went back when I moved back here. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, you're back from Mexico?" And I was like, "Yeah." Surprisingly, they're like, "We didn't think you'd come back." I'm like, "There's almost nothing out there as there is much. There's nothing up here. I much rather get more money though, and not
Yeah.
deal with as many headaches." So, yeah, no. So this was maybe her second week of being hired as our operations manager. And I looked at that and I was like, dear God. And not even a day later, because I saw our GM was sweating bullets because this dude's a nervous. He's as plain as dishwasher, freaking water. I'm gonna put this now because this is important. Because this dude got no spine. He would show up late in the mornings. We had times where we had busy movies because we had the new Black Panther coming out, and people were like, "I just paid tickets to go to this theater early, and you guys ain't open yet." Well, I don't got the keys because the managers took them away because they blame us for their screw up. Or what's that screw up? I can't tell you. But that's because they blew so much of the company budget and lost so much of that money. Corporate had to come down and they took away our keys to get in to the stock room. You have to ask them for everything so you can just go and restock the crap you need. I was like, bro, you guys effed yourselves in the worst way possible and everything. So this chick ended up hiring somebody that went to my high school, right? And this was my graduation year. This chick was trying to bang on a dude that was a dickhead to say the least, because he was a junior and I had him in my sports class. So when I played football, this idiot tried to freaking drag me when I was playing football, but I ended up getting a perfect touchdown because this idiot didn't realize how tall I was. So freaking uh, this kid is a massive dickhead to everyone. Treats like he owns the place, and he's even come into that establishment I worked at before. So she got that job because she knew he went there time to time, but also needed the money so that way she could feed her vape addiction. But it's like you said, right place, right time. You just know everything. So you say the right things to the right people, you know word will spread around. So
Quick.
yep. So I would always say specific things to catch people in the act, or like where the managers would hear, because I know they can't help but eavesdrop because they don't know what the actual hell they're doing. I guess they do now because somehow that theater still ain't closed, but probably not gonna be around for much longer because ain't no good movies coming out anymore. Freaking yeah, no, because she was all talking about, oh yeah, no, I'm dating his cousin to get to him, blah 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 blah. I'm like, you don't want to do that. She was
And she
like,
said it out loud.
yep. She said that for the whole damn concession line to hear. I was about to go help box office because the person had to take a piss. So I was like, all right, I'll cover box for you. But right before I left concession, she's like, yo, you go to high school with him, right? And he's like, I was like, yeah. He was in one of your sports classes, right? I was like, yeah. And you're like, so what is he like? I'm like, I don't know this man's effing life. Like,
Like,
you
bitch,
the one.
first of all, you know too much.
First of all, you're the one stalking him. You should know. Like,
Like, why do you know so much, lady? What you doing?
yeah. And mind you, she got fired, but that's for a totally
Of
separate
course.
reason. I found out. But I literally said that if you end up chasing people like this, you're only gonna end up in a worse place. And she's like, I don't believe that. I'm just gonna keep doing like, being with his cousin until I can get to him. I'm like, you don't want to do that. That guy's worse than probably the cousin you're dating. And lo and behold, she did apparently when I was in Roswell, and again, long since quit the job and gave him a 1 week's notice because this was when my health issues were still bad. I'll circle back to that in a second. But
Shit.
she got with him once and she hated it. Hated it. Made her more miserable. And apparently she got caught stealing money from the drawers one night because of, oh, well, I lost money to this guy, so I'm just going to take money. Because apparently she got caught doing it.
Yeah, fucking idiot. That's what it sounds like.
So I was like, well, can't say sorry because I went back and I asked because one of my best friends I trade, the one that is making the profile pictures for the group and stuff, right?
Yeah.
She is now the assistant manager there because I trained her, and and she's a very good person. And I was like, "Yo, what happened to her?" She's like, "Oh yeah, no, she got caught." I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Basically everything you said that happened after you would leave happened." I was like, "Yep, yep." Freaking
I
yep.
wish I could be surprised.
And
People do it to themselves.
I, true, you can't change people. I gave her that warning. She chose to be herself. But again, that's just people at the end of the day. So
You said she chose to be herself.
I'm guessing that's her because apparently she's done that before with other guys too. That's freaking creepy as hell.
People do a lot of weird shit, bro. I've
Yeah.
learned.
Oof. Yeah. No. I mean, I've seen, but when you actually get to experience it, it's just like, whoa, stay away from me.
It's just really funny
That too. Especially when you know what's gonna happen, and then it happens almost line for line, bar for bar. So
every time.
you know,
And
you
then
got
they act surprised.
and I want to say we had a kid, like I said, much like the kid that I've worked with when I was moving parts. Right? They got a kid just like that on my last week. They wanted me to train him. I was like, yo, I'm not training this kid. They're like, why? I'm like, this kid is one of the most asinine, insensitive people, and will just say anything. I've literally watched him make 10 customers leave just by him saying something retarded. So, literally, right before I left, I went up to the girl, the one that made our profile pictures, of course, and then one of my other friends. I was like, since you guys they're planning on probably making you shift lead, I'll tell you this now. The second I quit, they're probably going to offer one of you the assistant manager position and the other one to be permanent shift lead. So where you guys come in with the keys and handle everything. That happened. And I was like, also that kid, be wary of him because he's going to do something where he's either going to get fired or someone's going to beat him up one day. Not even a week after. So I had just, it was maybe, what, a few months after I first got my construction job, right? Before I joined FedEx. So freaking, not even, I get a text from her on Instagram saying, yeah, that kid. I was like, what? He got beat up. I was like, what? I was like, I'm not shocked, but what? And she was like, yeah, no, some guy apparently he said something wrong to some dude about his sister or someone of his family, and he ended up jumping the counter and beating the crap out of him. I was like, damn.
Yeah, see?
And nothing has ever happened in that in the time of me working there, because people like that usually don't stick around. Because a lot of us were hard workers or people in college,
Right.
and lo and behold, that entire company string was hanging on by a thread of a freaking, at the time, a barely 17-year-old. So then I end up leaving, and then they figure out their crap, and they're like, okay, we actually need to start giving people positions, or we're screwed. So,
And they want you to do all the work.
hmm but they didn't
But
have
they
me
have to
anymore.
do it. The more they have to do, the more miserable their job's going to be for them. Called laziness.
Yep, and that's why I left. And then it's funny because whenever I go back there, the one of the kids that I ended up training as well, he became a shift lead. And like I said, the girl, she's now assistant manager, and she's always talking. She's like, "You guys, you ever gonna come back, Aaron?" I'm like, "Only if I'm an usher, because that's how I started here. And I climbed up the ladder for nothing. So if I'm coming back here, I'm only cleaning these auditoriums, but I know everything. So don't be asking me to train, help, nothing. So
Right.
if I ever come back here, y'all best leave me the hell alone. Except for you
There's no
guys.
point in you going back. Don't go back.
I'm
Never go
not,
back.
dude. I make too much money to go back.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like I said with the whole health issue thing. So, you know how I first started coughing up blood in like what, 2021, late, early 2022? I can't remember. It was late
I think
2021,
it was,
early
yeah, it was late
2022.
21, early 22.
So, you know how like me and Pena had brought up the facts that we told our mother, right?
Yep.
Oh, you're just overreacting. This could have been nipped in the bud all those years ago if she actually decided to, use her brain and be like, oh, my kid's coughing up blood. Maybe I should take him to a doctor. But no, I don't get to find out until what, 3, 4 years later? God, that's annoying,
You're damn near in the fucking grave. What are you saying?
right? And basically, that's what the doctors told me. They're like, if you had ever smoked while you were young, like you probably already have a foot in the grave. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
fantastic. They're like, also just know if you don't wake up after a certain amount of time of being passed out, you might not wake up again. I was like, oh, great.
Yeah, because, well, that's something different. But yeah.
Because they're like, yeah, no, if you're not breathing properly and you don't wake back up, that's not good. I was like, yeah, it doesn't sound good.
Oxygen not going to your brain. You're not going to wake up.
hmm So person living with lung issues, but I'm not gonna let it get me down. It didn't really change my view of how I do stuff. Get out of here, stupid bot. There's a bot in my chat. But
Oh, I keep forgetting this shit is live.
yeah, no, I do too. I just looked over. But yeah, no, it was crazy because it was like, wow, I could have been just pushing and pushing myself, and I wouldn't even have known.
Nope.
Because the first time I passed out, I woke back up once the freaking 10-minute break was up, like when the bells were ringing, because those things are loud as hell. So it woke me up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh snap. And someone came back and they're like, yeah, no, you're on the floor. I was like, that's not good.
Bitch, you just left me there?
Well, no, like they didn't notice. Like they were coming back and they saw I was on the floor, so they didn't know if I was like shifting the shelf or something, so I can actually load up more parts or something before the break started. Because the way I was positioned apparently looked weird, which I believe it. Because the only thing I remember before then was just standing. So
You passed out on the floor. I don't know. Shit. What you thought was gonna happen, but you passed out on the floor, bud.
yeah,
That's not healthy.
no, they did all sorts of tests and they're like, yeah, no, you seem perfectly healthy. It's just weird because this almost never happened before from what we've seen. So, but I will say it doesn't really scare me. It just makes me realize that if I want to do things in life, I should probably do them now and then wait. So,
Yeah, because the more you wait, the more you're gonna fuck yourself.
but that's all I got on that.
What you mean my weapon is damaged, bro? My bow is fucked? This is crazy. I'm being a bitch right now. I'm stealing shit from people.
That's gonna scare me.
Apparently, in this game, you can just fucking capture humans.
There's so many clips here that could be taken out of context.
I'm a black man. It's Black History Month. Do not do that.
oh,
Get me out here talking about slavery and shit. Fucking killing humans. I'm raiding a village and I'm just picking shit up. And he's whoa, whoa, hey, listen, Thugnificent. All right, we're just killing these people because all they do is walk around and like they're poachers. So we just kill them. My bow doesn't work anymore, which is horrid. And now there's wolves here. No, 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 leave me alone.
Panda just came back and gave me my phone. That's nice.
Or she got tired of listening to us.
Well, no, she just got tired. I think that alcohol is helping.
Yeah,
so,
that shit worked, boy.
especially since she had Jose Cuervo.
Jose don't be missing, bro.
I mean, that's true. I mean, don't ask how I know, but
Ah, no, we're not gonna ask that question. We're not gonna make you incriminate yourself like that.
I'm not saying nothing. I never did anything illegal, so I've literally never
Man,
done anything illegal. So,
you absolutely have. You
I
just don't
mean,
know it's illegal.
yeah. Let's just count the only thing I've done illegal was work underage. Let's put it like that.
Man, you done worked underage. You done sped before. You can't help but speed. There's no way you're not speeding.
no, dude, I've literally never sped a single day in my life. Because let me tell you, when you've grown up in North Carolina, Fayetteville of all places, people don't drive worth a damn. They don't use no signals. They just go. And they do crap. Half these people are either drunk, on drugs, or never driven a car before. So, and then Roswell, just as bad. Almost got smoked by a grandma in a small little freaking like slug bug car simply because she didn't stop for the stop sign. And I had the right of way. And I was about to turn, but I saw it quickly and I backed up. My dad's like, damn, we almost got taken out by some grandma. I was like, yeah.
That's insane.
Yep. So I will never speed because not even that. Like I said, I hate to say it. Like I'm not trying to distract the dead or nothing, and I'm not trying to use this as a like example for like anything bad, but this is why I don't speed. So maybe my second year at the job at the theater, right? We got a bunch of kids from this high school. Apparently, knew these kids in the speeding accident. But what happened was
Hey,
these
hold on
guys
real quick. I gotta hop off. I'll hop right back on.
heard. All right, I'm gonna wait. Pause the story. This could be a weird little section here where this is cut out, probably, for the people on YouTube. Eliza, I think V hasn't been feeling good today, so she might not be here. She might be listening or she might be sleeping. But again, I reiterate, we are live. So, boy, oh boy. Just gotta wait for Kojak to come back. Man, what are you doing, my boy? He must be grabbing those potatoes or something. The wife came home. She's beating him up right now. She heard too much. That's for the viewers only. You guys never. You guys don't reiterate. You guys don't tell Kojak nothing. What I said. Also, please, be sure to go follow Gaines02 on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, because this guy is an amazing man and has amazing aspirations. This man is an actor, director, writer, all that jazz. I myself am a writer, haven't directed anything in a long while. Nothing crazy. But Kojak, this man right here, makes dreams possible. So lucky to meet him back when I did in like 2019, 2020, because honestly, I don't think any of this would have started unless I had met him, because he is a great co-host and he did help come up with the name Talkin Noize. So that'd be greatly appreciated. But he's still not here, so what to do? Any other housekeeping to get out of the way? Ooh, end of February, early March for viewers, listeners, or anyone watching the stream. I will be busy. There's no guarantee we'll have an episode out by then, but we will have this episode out as soon as I edit it, either tonight or tomorrow, because I got a lot of stuff on my plate. A lot in this month. So I will do my best, I promise. We didn't forget about the podcast. Our last one was kind of a hit or miss because we definitely said a lot of stuff that would probably upset people. Like, not anything bad. We weren't trying to be horrendous, but we did talk about some rough subjects because of current events. So, there is that. But beyond that, I think we're all cool. So, now we're just going to wait for Kojak. While he steps away, I will also step away for a split moment to go refresh with some water.
My bad. Did he leave? Is he gone? He's not gone. Dragon! No!
Mm,
Oh,
I'm here.
wait.
So I was grabbing some water, then I decided to grab a snack. I'm back. I promise.
No, no, you good. I'm trying to figure out why this shit is not on speaker.
What is me?
No, my shit. All right, we good.
I. So as I was saying, the reason why another huge reason why I don't speed is because I have been in many car crashes growing up because of my mother, and I've counted myself lucky to live every single time that I've been in a car crash. And
There's a common denominator there. If that's the case.
yep. Well, beyond that too, like if there's any other reason not to, like I'd never thought speeding or having fancy cars was a cool idea or something. Like I think it's stupid because like people know it's dangerous, yet they still do it. Like at that rate, I'd rather you be drinking but not doing anything else, just sitting around the house and drinking. Like I'd rather anyone do that than potentially harming anyone else out there just because they decided to have a
Yep.
joyride.
Well, yeah,
Because, like I
that
said,
drinking shit is dangerous, bro.
that too.
But somebody not being able to drive is a problem. People are dumb. I'm making a baked potato. I'm gonna go ahead and eat one because these hoes smell good as shit.
Damn, I predicted that too.
That I was gonna eat one of these bitches.
Yeah.
You damn right I'm gonna eat one of these bitches, man. There's no way,
The second
man.
you
No way.
jumped off, I was like, that man's gonna go eat a potato.
No, no, no. That wasn't what that was for though.
Ah, gotcha.
That wasn't. That's why. That's not why I got off the phone. That was.
But even then, like I said, like before you left, like another thing, a lot of stuff can tie into the theater because like word gets around. It's a city town. Well, just a city state for that matter.
Right.
Two of these high schoolers had both died in a car accident because one was speeding and the other was on their phone and went into the wrong lane. So if either or hadn't been doing either of that, they both could have potentially lived. And apparently, a lot of my
One of
friends
them
both
was
did.
going to die. One
Yes,
was gonna die.
but they both did. So
Yeah. Like it's just. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. That's for sure. But I'd be speeding my ass off. No way. I hate traffic. I hate traffic, and I hate traffic. I am not somebody, and but I guess it's because I live in Georgia, dog. I'm telling you, these people have traffic backed up for 5 miles, and you know why it's backed up? Because somebody doesn't know where the fuck they're going.
hmm oh, you can
Somebody's
never.
in the wrong fucking lane and has no idea where the fuck they're going. So now everybody's backed behind by an hour because Georgia traffic, if you're down a little bit, it's gonna take a couple hours for you to get anywhere. There's no point. You would think we're traveling across the country. In places like Europe and shit like that, they would die in our traffic, bro.
Yeah.
You've been driving for 45 minutes and you've gone 2 miles.
Oh yeah. That's pretty bad. Sorry, I had a warhead and those things. I just had one that was super sour. Ugh.
Like you ate a sour warhead for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had one of them bitches since 3 Halloweens ago because I'm good on that type of shit. That shit burned my tongue. I'm good on.
Have a hole in your tongue. Yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
that's why I don't eat sour Skittles either.
That's why I got lung issues right there.
Yeah, because the fucking sour candy.
Imagine.
That'd be a solid way to get rid of part of the population, though. You
Just
could just kill
every
motherfuckers with candy. Oh my god.
be like, here, knock yourself out.
Literally.
Man, that is a wild, wild thought.
Oh my bad. I might be a supervillain in my other past life or something.
Oh, no, we cool. I don't care.
Neither do I. I ain't doing it now.
But oh, I did ask or was checking to see if there's any housekeeping I had. But there is something I want to address real quick because I don't want to end the episode anytime soon. I'll probably want to go on for like at least another 20 minutes if that's all right.
My ass gotta go to work. You know that.
Yeah.
I gotta take these potatoes. If they stay here, I'm gonna eat them. Are they gonna go bad? Because I don't have a big enough fridge.
I'll come by and pick up a potato after this. How about that?
Yeah. Bring your ass all the way to Georgia for a fucking potato.
Hell yeah.
Damn, I missed the opportunity to do another tutorial. Oh well. They got
But
a cooking tutorial today. I mean, it's just gravy, but still.
but even then, still something. Um,
You can eat good for less than $20, I promise.
yeah, that is the truth. But man, stop talking about food, damn it.
Oh my bad.
You good? Making me miss some homemade meals I could have been having if I was still in Roswell. But that's beyond. That's
And you're
besides the
making
point.
this bacon, whipping it over, flipping it, making sure it gets nice and crispy to go on top of that potato. With smothered butter in this bacon.
This dude's a villain, guys. I'm telling y'all. But tomorrow episode, are we still good for the morning or
Yeah, we can,
okay? Just know
depending on what time I go to work.
okay. Just know I might have some arrangements to take care of in the morning because I might have a friend come out here for the first week of March. So
Through the first week of March or for the first week of March?
for the first week.
It is February.
Oh, I know, but he's at a military school and he doesn't even get very much time off, and I'm the only person nearby. So
Oh, okay. I was like, hold on, bro.
I think he's out in Vancouver, something like that.
It is Feb. Are you airy?
It's also the shortest month. Time will go by in a blink because my job demands time. So
Yeah. And up until the ninth, I'm fucked. I took today off. I'm not supposed to, but there's no college football. So I see a reason for me to go in.
I know my dad's probably watching that. My dad hates NFL, but he loves college. He loves any
No,
college
it's
sport.
over. College football over with.
Oh, it's over? Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. Bro, I have not been paying. It's I forget it's already February. Okay.
The next thing I'm worried about is fucking March Madness, bro.
Basketball. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's the good shit right there. That March Madness is fun.
I need to get back into basketball because I started collecting sports cards because my dad got me into sports cards and I got him back into like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. So
I do remember that conversation. We did talk about that.
we did talk about that. Okay. You know, it's addicting. I have broke that addiction, but I did pick up some other playing cards the other day. But I do have
Yeah, I
the
broke
Aaron.
that addiction, but I just took a hit. One more hit.
I take small drags, okay. But uh, did I tell you about the Aaron Rodgers card I got?
Nope.
I got a Aaron Rodgers card 2021. I think it is a rookie card. It might not be.
A
Um,
rookie 2021 card. They print new rookie cards.
I don't know. It might have been a redone one. They had a different one, but that's not it. Okay. I'm getting it mixed up because they had rookie cards they tried to sell me. But
Ah, okay.
I opened a pack and it was a honeycomb prism one from 2021, and apparently this card's worth like up to $500.
Hey, run up a check.
I'm on to it in case I pass out again. Honestly,
Fuck. Put that shit in your will, bro.
for real, somebody about to get rich.
Good
people,
shit.
people are about to be having to contact people. Honestly, though, the other week when I was working on that 9 shift, I was about to fall to my knees and be screaming, "Not my uncle!" This lady made me not want to work. Be like, "Okay, you don't want me here? I'll just go back to day shift." That's
Not
it.
my uncle.
uh,
Hell yeah, man.
people about to get contacted when I die of not my brother.
It'd be so random.
No, I'm about to be telling everybody, use me as a day off, whatever you need. Lie on me if you need to. On my dead homie. I'm about to be telling everybody.
On the dead homie, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Who's the dead homie? Dragon.
Don't worry about it. It's a figment of your imagination. It's a dragon, bro.
uh,
Have they asked out there confused? Like, what you mean? It's a dragon. It's a dragon, bro. I'm talking
just
about the
had
dragon. It's a dragon. That's his name, bro.
Right.
His sister named Panda, bro. What? Yeah, bro. It's wild out here in these streets.
Oh man. I actually made a post on the Instagram about what I'm gonna be doing during the NFL halftime.
Dancing your ass off is what you're gonna be doing.
Oh yeah, that's all I care for is Kendrick. Screw the game, screw Kansas City, screw the Eagles. That's right, people from Philadelphia. Come and get me. I bet you won't. Anyways.
Are you insane? Do you know people are fucking crazy?
Oh yeah, I know. I know the people in Philadelphia are insane, but I come from NC. That's just as insane, if not more. So I'm
No, it's
ready.
not. No, it's not. No, no, it's not. Bro, they won the Super Bowl and they had a riot. Then people are fucking crazy, bro.
Come and find me. Anyways.
They're the craziest people. They wanted their coach fired. They're in the Super Bowl. Week 7, they were calling for this man to be fired, bro. Philly fans are insufferable. Be careful fucking with them. Tampa would have beat y'all if we played y'all anyway.
That's the
Um,
funny thing, because just at work, not even the other day, I said I'm not gonna mess with the Philly fans, but you know what? Screw it. I won't
yeah,
mess
here
with
you
them.
are fucking with the Philly fans. Look, I'm a huge sports fan. Leave them people alone, bro.
All right, but I'm just
Them
saying.
not the ones. Them not the ones. We don't fuck with Raiders fans. You don't fuck with Raiders fans. You don't fuck with Chiefs fans because they're insufferable right now too. Even though we beat them in the Super Bowl. um, you know, you don't fuck with them crazy ass people, man. I'm telling you.
I think, unfortunately enough, uh, all jokes aside, I have a Green Bay collector's tin, but since I bought that tin, it comes with one extra tin that's random, and it was unironically a Philadelphia Eagles tin. So,
Ah, that's hilarious. Of all the fucked up teams,
right, like I got green, so I got something good and then something absolutely disastrous. Hold on, let me see if I can see who the player is on the side, because I think it might be Jalen Hurts. I'm not even joking.
that would be weird.
That'd be hella weird. Okay, there's that one. Who is number one on the Philadelphia Eagles?
Jalen Hurts.
Well, son of a. Yeah, there we go.
Jalen Hurts. That's hilarious.
Uh,
This is before he was starting.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep, it's Jalen.
But that's what I had in the way of that. I want to get that aside. Philadelphia. But think of the
All right.
engagement, my
Hey,
man.
bro, listen to me, man. Yeah, I got it. I got it. But let's not make enemies. Them not the ones. Them not the ones. I'd rather argue with a fucking patriot. Like, just think about people and how they are with LeBron.
Hmm.
Philly fans, bro.
Ugh.
Philly fans. Except they're in your face about it. And now look, I'm a Braun stan. Okay, to me, Braun is the GOAT. We can have that conversation later. Don't fucking matter to me. Don't care about basketball like that. But you're not gonna get me. You're not gonna convince me that anybody can beat a 6'9", 200 and fucking 60-pound man who just dominates everybody. No.
Shaquille.
Who?
Shaq.
No, but Shaq will get tired. He not, bro. Braun will run your at, bro. Let's stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Shaq couldn't handle Kobe. I'm gonna leave that at that.
That's true.
Don't get me started talking about this shit.
No promise I'll stop once I'm done
No,
downstairs
I
eating.
don't blame you. Hey, if you want the interaction, that's how you can get engagement. Mention that motherfucker right there.
And that's the goal, man. Think of it. We're about to be top charting podcast just because of me being retarded.
We did it. We were doing well when we were going on Spotify and shit like that. So I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, man.
It's time for
Knowing us,
revival up in this bit. No.
this shit will take off for us, and we'll just be talking shit and be like, "Oh shit, what happened? Why we got 1 million? What did we say?"
And then we'll be having a funeral a week later for Dragon.
Because he was talking shit to Philly fans.
uh, I welcome the challenge.
I do not. So y'all go fuck with him. Leave me alone.
They're gonna have a nice surprise when they find out this house is old, and they'll probably get stabbed by a bunch of old rusty floorboards. And also, me and Panda are armed to the teeth with a variety of different things. So,
Who are you, Macaulay Culkin, motherfucker? These are Philly fans. They don't give a shit.
well, I
This
better
is
hope.
America.
well, let's just hope they don't have a high pain tolerance. Let's just say.
Girls like that shit, bro. Have you not? Have you ever met women?
I mean, yeah, and
They be like, choke me, dog. There's something wrong
that
with
was very
people.
much the last girl I dated. So you're not wrong. There is that holds water, lots of it. So.
Oh, fam, I'm married. I'm telling you what I know. I'm not spewing bullshit. I know.
this
I
dude's
know.
this dude's the village scribe. He's like, me lord, I'm telling you this now so you don't die later, you freaking idiot.
The
uh,
Palatine's gonna die. We're all just gonna die. Fuck it.
it's time for a revival for the group, for this podcast, for everything. And I intend on achieving it this year, if not the next. It's gonna happen.
There's a reason for us not to. Now that I'm getting my life back in control, and the more control I have of my life, the better off we are.
Good.
The
It's very
better
good.
off we
Because
are.
I've got kind of the reins to my life as of ever since I left Roswell. Ever since I got my driver's license, everything's been absolutely gravy train. So,
That's that freedom.
hmm and that's exactly what I said in one of the other episodes too. Second I get my license, second I'm out of here, I'm doing what I want, and that's all I've ever done. So, and it's been great. Maybe go to college, but if this takes off, then I'm forgetting college. I'm just saying that now because I don't got time to sit around in a classroom while I'm dying, probably waiting on a professor, and then
Just,
spending money on books that I'm only going to use once.
just to get to the end of the year and then take 50% off the cost when you try and get your money back.
Right?
Fuck college.
I remember when my dad did college, he did that in the middle of the divorce, and he was like, "I'm telling you all this now while you're young. Have money saved before you go to college. The books are
You
bullcrap."
need
He's like, "I bought
because
this off
yeah,
somebody on Facebook for $100." So, gotta be cheap. But
all
Kojak,
right, man. Let me get off. I gotta go to work.
all right. I was gonna say anything you want to say to the people before you go, because I was actually about to say we should probably wrap it up.
I would tell the people, I'm sorry for allowing my life to take control of me and prevent me from doing what I'm destined to do. And I vow to make sure that we continue to entertain and bring life and smiles to people because damn it is what the fuck we want to do.
Yes, sir. And what I want to say before Kojak jumps off is, I'm not sorry, Philly fans, you specifically. But I'm not sorry to the Philly people, but I am sorry for in very much the same regards for not giving it my 100, not getting my old software back sooner, and also not keeping people posted when I was going through a very interesting year of my life. So, but thanks again to anyone who's listened today. This was Talkin Noize. We'll catch you in the next one.
Y'all be easy.